Hello, YouTube. How's it going? How's it going? Did everyone have a decent Halloween? Here's how I spent mine.
Don't torture yourself, Gomez. That's my job.
Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Now, some characters in comics have a particularly bad record against their fellow rivals. Iron Man has an abysmal record against the Hulk. Something akin to like one win, I want to say, in the last 40 years they've been fighting, and at least 10 losses. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but it feels like 10 losses. And Thor has a losing record to the Sentry, Silver Surfer has a losing record to people from Guatemala, and Hulk, he doesn't do so hot against the Silent King, Black Bolt. The pair have 5 encounters in Marvel Comics, if we include a non-canon fight from Marvel Zombies. Black Bolt isn't a very recognized household name, and because of that, I think he was able to escape a lot of the wear and tear that comes with being over-included in comics. In fact, the only loss that Black Bolt had on his record prior to the Infinity event, where he was weakened in his fight with Thanos, was to Thor. He had a perfect record aside from that. And Black Bolt's powers are extremely high-end, because he isn't really using sound, like, say, Banshee would. His body absorbs electrons and unleashes it in a ridiculously powerful blast. Like, nukes are nothing compared to what he can do with a sentence. And if he didn't have control of his speech, nothing would be able to exist around him because his electrons disrupt involuntarily with speech. And because of that, he doesn't even make a sound while sleeping. So let's take a look at all of their fights, and if you're wondering what the hell the background images of the fight are, I've decided to include the absolute fever dream of an AI sequence that my app produced when I asked it to stick together a fight scene. It's actually more impressive than whatever I wanted it to produce because I think Batman appears at some point. Now, the first encounter that we're going to look at is between Savage Hulk and Black Bolt, and we're going to cover that from Incredible Hulk number 175. Hulk puts up a fight, and he resists Black Bolt's antenna energy blasts. Then he actually starts to smack Black Bolt around pretty well, but here's the thing. Black Bolt lets out one whisper, and his whisper reverberates so powerfully around him that it overwhelms the Hulk, and according to the comic, it drops him like a big green accordion. That's one win for Black Bolt. Next up, we have the Hulk's own giant-sized special with one of his most iconic comic book covers ever. You see that recreated all the time. And once again, Black Bolt actually has it pretty rough with Hulk. The Hulk shows him that physically, this is a fight that he could win. But because the Hulk closed the gap, he took a whisper from Black Bolt right to the face. And that was all it took to put him down. Black Bolt was actually praying that the Hulk would survive the whisper, so he really held back on that attack. Alright, next up we have Inhumans number 12, where once again, the Hulk does really well. And he pushes Black Bolt hard. But Black Bolt is very versatile. And by doing a trick with the electrons around him, he actually turns Hulk into a lightning magnet, calling down all the lightning in the vicinity. He short-circuits the Hulk's brain, knocks him out. An argument can be made here that the Inhumans actually saved Black Bolt because he damn near went limp with that left hand from Hulk. But within seconds, he's up, and then he absolutely fries the Hulk. That's another win for Black Bolt. Here's where it gets a little interesting. We're going to take a look at World War Hulk 1, number 1, which is their most infamous fight, quote-unquote, because the Hulk starts off the event with a bang by showing up to the moon, and he clearly demonstrates that he's beyond who he was. The attack he takes from Black Bolt in this fight was the same position he was in where he got knocked out before, almost down to the same pose. And I think it was a mistake to later reveal that this Black Bolt was a Skrull imposter. So it doesn't count, sadly. Because it takes a little oomph out of the moment when we realize that the Hulk beats a very powerful Skrull instead of the real deal. But yeah, he mangles the Skrull. It's not Black Bolt, so that is a no contest or doesn't even count for the score. Now, the only non-canon fight that they have is from Marvel Zombies Return, where the Hulk gets just blown back by Zombie Bolt. Cool art, cool visuals, but not much to see other than that, folks. So, as the score stands, we've got Black Bolt with 3 wins, Hulk with 0, and 2 no contests or inconclusive fights. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'd been meaning to do that for a while because I did a poll back in the day, and this is what the community thought Hulk versus Black Bolt would look like. So I'm glad I finally got around to it. Now, Hulk versus Iron Man would be a fun one, but that video will take like 45 minutes or so. So someday we'll get to that one, but it is a fun one. I hope to do that one with you guys. I will see you all in the next one, and I'll finish off the video with another AI rendering of the Hulk attacking Black Bolt, then giving birth to a mini Hulk, and then getting real mad about it. See you guys.